Welcome to the Aquarius reading for March 2022. This is the second reading that I have done for March for Aquarius, and it is because things have changed so much in the world since the last part of February when I read the first time. So what I'm going to do is cut the cards. I've shuffled them quite well. And I will begin. What is at the heart of the matter for Aquarius? We have the Fool. The Fool is Aries energy, and it is also usually a signifier that a new cycle is starting. This could be you in a new cycle. What is crossing the Fool? The Eight of Pentacles. If you are in new energy, there may be some new project that you're working on. The Fool energy is a world of possibilities, the kind of things that you might never have tried before, and this shows you hard at work. Let's see what is at the base, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a good time for you to be manifesting. The Ace of Pentacles is a new start, and it is a new start in the material world. Let's see what is it in the recent past. You've had happiness. This is a happy family. What is entering your consciousness? There's abundance. It's a happy home. So this has been a very stable time for our Aquarius for this reading. What is coming up in the future? There's justice. There's balance. This is balance. This can be karmic balance. Things are, at this stage, going very well for you. So what is Aquarius energy? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you are working on. You are taking a look at it. The card is one where it shows a farmer tending a crop or pruning a tree or looking at something that is close to harvest. And what they're doing is they're thinking of the situation in ways that sometimes they're disappointed that it isn't ready yet. It can be impatience. It can be a little bit impatient. And it's a good time to look at whatever it is that you're doing and make changes that make it more practical. And what is the environment? The environment is the Death and Rebirth card. This is definitely the start. So this is definitely a restart because the Death card is here in the position of environment. That just means this is the end of an old cycle for you. Hopes and fears for Aquarius. There is some feeling of being trapped in a situation, and this card is a card of overthinking things. There is a possibility that you are afraid of overthinking things. The hopes and fears could just be you're thinking the things that I call the Stephen King thoughts. What is the worst that might happen? So there are some concerns here. And the thing about this card is that if you are feeling trapped, the card shows that the person is not really bound in a way that they can't get out of the situation on their own. So maybe you have been worrying about certain things. And it just might take a little bit of a shift in perspective. And what is the outcome for Aquarius? It looks like you're going to get back to a balanced state. Anything that's worrying you right now in this new cycle, it looks like it will be fine. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Success. Let's see what else is here. The Nine of Wands. You could have felt yourself in defensive energy recently. And there is Temperance and the Hermit. And at some point recently, and this could be situations in the world, or because this does not have to be a catastrophic event, things were disrupted for you. And that could have been what pushed you into the state where you re-examined your life and you looked for happiness. And so you went inside and you found that balance within you, because temperance talks about moderation. And so you worked on it, and you worked hard, and you were successful. So let's see, is there anything else that our Aquarius needs to know? What else does Aquarius need to know right now? Strength and the Emperor. There's strength at the base and the Emperor. Something about this reading is tipping over into world events a little bit, and I do think that is on everyone's mind. We are looking at ways to keep our stability and our strength in times like this, and this card comes up as something that we're looking at a little bit differently these days. We look at imperial power, and so it could be concerns about that. But I think that what you have done, Aquarius, is you have solidified your home into a happy and stable place. Now, the Justice card could be talking about you wanting justice. And that is quite possibly what you are working for. So, with the Six of Cups as the outcome, you may be in a state where you're wishing things were like they used to be, because it can be nostalgia. But I believe that for you, it is an emotional balance that you're looking for. And a lot of the images here, except for this one, tell me that you really are in a state where you're living in the present moment and enjoying life for what it is, and making yourself over in a way that works for you. So this card here is not a card to be feared, because again, it is the end of one thing and the beginning of a new thing. And so the good news is this card here really does talk about togetherness and emotional balance and friendship, and really is sort of the happy family in an emotional sense. And this also says that you have strength. So I will leave it there.